I've been asked to compare these two. We're talking the new Gilamon and now the new Capra. So I do have different tires on the Gilamon just to kind of match them up to give you guys an idea of that right there. But you know what? I'm going to show these to you a little bit closer. Let's get started. Other than these two being just completely different platforms, I mean, they do look similar in the cage. Well, they're both portals, but they're completely different. Here we have four-wheel steering on this particular model. This right here has cutting brakes, or a form of dig. Axial selective drive is what they're calling it. So you know what? The overall size, 2.2s, 1.9s. I've got the Baja Pro X's on both of them. Let's look underneath. Very different underneath. Right here you have a little bit of a boat-sided skid, which I really like for obvious reasons. And this right here is really flat. So, again, totally different. I mean, they may share a similar form, but they're just not. Now, as far as the drive goes, I do have the Fusion 8 in here, the big Reese 1400 servo. This one is box stock. I just want to get a size comparison on the rocks, on the courses that I have, just so we can see a little bit of difference actually on the course. So with that said, let's get these trucks, Capras, Gilamons, Lizards outside, and let's see what they got. Let's go. We're just simply going to take a quick little drive through here just so you guys can see the size differences between the vehicles. It is kind of dusk. The sun is kind of going down a little bit, so kind of working quick on this part of the video. But now keep in mind the rear steer and all that, that's a big deal. We're not going to mess around with that. It's just basically the overall size and fitment of things. So we're going to try to take it through here, make a nice little pull through here. I'm not going to use that rear steer, which I probably should, but bring this back. All right, we're going to bring it down and around because it's not going to make that corner. With rear steer, it would. Now, if it had overdrive in it, it would actually make that turn a lot nicer. Come on, baby, make the hook. It's a pretty nasty hit right there for the back axle. There we go, nice pull. Bring it up, over. Now this right here should show the size difference quite a bit. And right here, let's go get the Gilamon. Now, just like I didn't use the rear steer on the Capra, I'm not using the cutting brakes on the Gilamon either. So actually, you can see right there's a pretty big difference. Now, these aren't the stock tires like I showed you, but I think it would be a good comparison if they were both on the same tires. You know, kind of proper comparison, if you will. Now, I can already tell you the Gilamon with the overdrive and all that, it does have sharper turning, but can it fit through here? It looks like it is. It wanted to get that, but it didn't quite get it. So now we're going to bring it over. Let's see if that wheelbase makes a big difference right here or not. Wow, two completely different vehicles. Make the pull up through here. Man, the steering on this is so much nicer. Even with the stock servo, it steers really good. And a lot of that is because of just the axles having more turn to it and the overdrive. But as you can see right there, that was a little bit more tricky, wasn't it? Now this might be a little bit too big for the Gilamon, but I want to continue to try this. Bring it up through here. Now the different wheelbase could be a big deciding factor here. All right, we're on the skid right there. Let's see if I can bring it over this way, get the skid in between. Yeah, that's a good deal right there. I'm gonna make some inserts for these tires to fit these wheels, just like I did for the UTV 18. As in a pop in, ready to go kind of a thing. Now the Gilamon with the, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. With the big Fusion 8, obviously drives a little bit different. I mean, I'd like to get up on that if I could, but you know what? Let's bring it down to the bottom here. Holy moly, the sun's coming out one last time for the day. Bring it down through here. All right, if I can stay up on here. Servo does seem a little bit slow, but it's adequate though. It's not like it's underpowered. It's just not as fast and as zippy as some of the other servos that you generally see on the channel. Nice pull actually. And I love the way the suspension's been redone on this, the shocks, the droop, all that stuff. Big game changer. Now let's see if the big Healy can make this. Now these axles are every bit as wide as a stock non-portal Capra. Oh wow, walked that pretty well. Now this is where I would use the cutting brakes, but I don't think I need to. I mean, I haven't done anything with the gearing, and this dude just simply drives great. Yep. I want to try some J Concepts Ruptures, the big 590s or whatever it is. I want to try some of those on this thing. Now right here, that's not the best line, and it was not going to pull that. I was kind of hoping it would make that pull like that on the first shot, but it kind of didn't. Oh, all right. Ah, see that? All in the line. You got to pick the right line, and I messed up that first time. Well, that thing's huge. Let's try something a little more advanced. We're going to try to take it up fall time. Now, I've said in the past, and I'll say it again, the bigger the truck, the smaller the obstacle. Let's see if that holds true. Ooh. Well now, I guess these axles are strong, huh? That was a pretty good pop. This thing's like an acrobat. Now, if this box stock Capra gets this climb, I will be really, really impressed, more than you could possibly imagine. Doing good so far. Oh, I have to bring it over a little bit more this way. I can make it this way right here. Oh, wow, completely different power, everything. Oh, I don't have enough reverse to zip it. I really kind of think it can get it. I just got to get the proper bounce right here. I think this is the line for this. I just got to get just the right bounce. That wasn't it. Once we get a fusion or something in here, it'll be pretty much hopping everything. My reverse is pretty bad. I guess we're not going to get that. You know, sometimes, contrary to popular belief, sometimes size really does matter, doesn't it? Oh, let's see if I can do something here. I said I wouldn't do it, but let's see. All right. I'd like to at least try to get this part right here if I could. Oh. Nope. And there you go. I got to tell you, the overdrive that's on the Gilamon really is nice. Really got the job done. It's got sharper turning. Granted, I didn't do the rear steer and all that, but rear steer, if you don't drive rear steer correctly, it's just going to mess you up. Like when you're trying to climb something and you're looking like this, you turn this thinking that back end's going to come around. All it does is just walk the entire truck over. That's just kind of something that rear steer will do to you. So you got to use it wisely. I did not get into the cutting brakes here. Didn't get into the four-wheel steering much with this one right here, but made it up fall time with this one. Did not have much of a chance here. Overall, if I had to choose, like say I was going on a trail and driving, man, I don't know. I'd probably choose the bigger one just because I can put a larger battery in it and get more runtime and more distance out of it. Plus, if you recall some of the hops, these axles, they're looking strong. I really think these axles are strong, like rift strong. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the video. Check that description. I'll link them up down below. Use those links. Hit that subscribe, ring that bell, and you guys have a wonderful day. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.